Okay, this is short but sweet. Look where I am. I hate this bridge. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I came here because I thought George needed a passport stamp. It's light, but it was a big one and I didn't want to go over it again, but I came here. He's here. I don't want to put him up on something because he'll fly away. It's also windy, just not very windy. So there he is. He's here. He's looking. He's going blah, 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 blah. It's iconic. Yes, I just got him some like stickers, and I got him his passport stamped, and I'm passing along, Cubs Champion passed along a MTA car, and I'm passing on a cable car keychain. So he'll be set. And I did the one iconic thing in the city, but it's a beautiful day here. See, I'll put him here. I should have brought some of my fun tech. He's looking around, he's seeing it. This is short though, this is just for here. So he's enjoying the stupid bridge. So he's having fun. I told the women inside, they thought it was neat, and then I explained why I hate the Golden Gate Bridge. I hate the Golden Gate Bridge because it's iconic. Because I grew up in Oakland and we're known as the redheaded stepchild of San Francisco. So, and now that I live in Alameda, which is worse because we call it Amity. So now I live in the redheaded stepchild of Oakland. So, and trust me, Papa Cat teases the hell out of me every time he sees this stupid bridge. Because he goes, it's iconic! And I'm like, drop dead. So, see, we're looking around, having a good time, la la la, in a beautiful freaking day. It is so weird how gorgeous it is. Yes, George's rice-a-roni, I'll go for it. And of course I did catch a couple of things for us. So, I couldn't help it because I had San Francisco things. Oh God, it's San Francisco's song, the modern one, by Journey. When the lights go down in the city. I wonder, let's see, if I can get in here for like half a second. Yes, I can. Have some garbage, Georgie. It's clean. It was NRA garbage. National Recreation Area. That's what it stands for. So he's happy. I can like, let's see. Let's put him here for a second so he can like relax and watch all the people, or watch, you know, me kneeling down here. So it's the picture spot, that's why. But yeah, explained to everybody that he's going around the world. I just said me and the YouTube group, and that he's going to Australia next. So yes, we are on the trip today. And see, isn't it beautiful? So I was thinking about driving you guys all the way to the org, but I don't want to be cussing a lot. Wow. Excuse me for my Oakland. I don't want to cuss a lot while I'm going back to the org. It'll take about half an hour probably. So no biggie. My lunch friend had to cancel because she got laid off yesterday. I don't know where she was working this time. She helps usually disadvantaged with, weirdly enough, programming. So, hi sitting. So yeah, we're looking at all of the places. Hold on, let me put George in my pocket. Well, at least I know. See, I didn't know he was a 3D printer thing, because I don't pay attention. So I was being very, very, very beyond careful with him. So, and see, you can see, what is that? Oh, you can see the mountain. Look. Right there, at the very middle, where you see something pinking up after the clouds. That's Tarantula Mountain. That's Mount Diablo. It has a tarantula migration every year. So, hi Dusty, where is it? I'll find it. This is the Presidio. I heard the Orange Balloon wants to defund this so he can sell it to developers. He wants to do all the federal lands. It's like, not my Presidio, mofo. So, okay, let's see, Dusty. You want your stupid island? How about this for your stupid island? So yeah, we'll go. I gotta find out how much tickets are. You're buying your own damn ticket because the BFF's coming with us. So, and that's the ferry that you catch to and fro. So, yeah, isn't it beautiful here? Makes me want to retch. Oh, but yeah, so you guys have those trees. That tree right there, that's a cypress, and those things grow on the coast like you wouldn't believe. They'll put up with anything. So I stared at that for like 20 years, all the trees like that, because where we lived in South San Francisco was up on a hill, so we had fog too. Good, I'm glad the Orange Balloon dropped in the polls. So, let's see. There are people taking pictures. This is the picture spot, that's why. I can zoom past them, and that's actually more of the, oh God, I can't remember. I think it was the bridge buildings. See, I literally haven't been to the visitor center since it was not this one. The old visitor center is now a cafe. So it's like, okay, let's see. I don't want to get the guy getting a picture. Oh, he moved up. Good. See, people are waiting to be nice. And that is Tiburon, which is one of the most expensive places in the world. That's Marin, Sausalito. Let's see. Let's keep walking. That's the Welcome Center. That's what I went to today. I've never been in that one before. And driving through the city, I actually had a locator, or I did a map thing, because there are so many like twists and turns now to get here, because they've like redid the freeway here, because freeway ends. So now you can get to the street that cuts across the city from north to south. There's still no like good way to cross from east to west. So that's why it was like, okay, well, it took me about an hour to get here, and I got stuck. Oh yeah, okay. See this? This is the thumbnail. This is what the bridge is made out of. Little bitty cables made into one big cable. So, and I'm with the other natives. It's not red, it's orange. Anyway, I didn't say that out loud. Parking lot. It's absolutely gorgeous here today. It's cold, but it's gorgeous. It's like I was getting the good voodoo from everybody, because I got a parking space in the parking lot that always has people waiting. Only took me about 5 minutes to wait for a tour bus load, and the inside is pretty. It isn't very busy, so which is good because we're not in the season yet. So I'm glad I didn't have to like do something major. So I can show you from the outside. I don't want to bug anybody on the inside. See? Isn't that cool? Yeah, I'm way too... And they welcome service animals here. And so they don't have to be necessarily papered. Probably just labeled. So, see all that? Isn't that neat? I wish I could take you guys to Fort Point one of these days, which is under the bridge. It's, oh, which one is it? Well, it's in High Anxiety, but it's also in one of Hitchcock's. Oh, the one with Kim Novak. And before climate change, you could get swept off of the road to go to Fort Point because it was the waves used to come over a lot. See? I am here. Fort Point is up near where the tower is, and that's lower than us. I'm going to show you the cafe, which is the old Welcome Center. So it's telling you where everything is. And since I haven't been here since they redid everything, it's like, wow. Yeah, look where I am, Papa Cat. Yes, I spent money. I had fun. At least I didn't buy like the bookends. So that is the old visitor center, and now it's a cafe. So, and it's got a wonderful view. That's the only bummer about moving it over here, is that there's not a view from outside. You catch people, like, especially during like the winter, like cold stuff, people standing out to the windows looking out at the bridge. Yes, I brought George with his passport. That's an impressive org. Which way did he go? He did not leave. He is in my pocket. And would this be more iconic to do one here? I don't want to do something where he might fall off and get lost down the hill. So we can do this because it's pretty flat on the cans. So see, George and the Golden Gate Bridge. Maybe his friend told him to meet them here. You never know. I mean, because I didn't think about it until I think Monday. So maybe George is like giving me, signals that his friend's here. Still don't know his friend's name. Papa Cat will find out probably next week. So yeah, there are pictures that Antics posted on Gnome Roamer. So, and I guess you could say George's twin is going in a different direction. So it's actually going to be fun. So this is the guy who built the stupid bridge. I'm not going to let there's a tour guide or a bunch of tour guides or something. I don't want to mess with them. It's like the minute I said I grew up in Oakland to the ladies at the counter about why I said, I hate this bridge. And they're like, why? But it's great. I said I grew up in Oakland. They both went, oh. It's like, okay, what does it say? The Strauss Circle commemorates the 75th anniversary of the Golden Gate Bridge and honors the legacy of Joseph B. Strauss, its first chief engineer. Thought I went through a bunch of them. So, let's see. Oh my God. Oh no, there's no witnesses. For a second I thought they were Scientology. And they're not, tour guides. Well, they are tour guides, but not the kind we like. So that's amazing that they got to put up their stuff here. Is that both of them, or is that somebody different? No, they're both of them witnesses. So, okay, so we've done a little tour of Golden Gate Recreational Area, National Recreational Area, NRA. That's usually what you call the Presidio and the army thing across the way. On the other side of the bridge, there's a beach that when you lived in Marin, you went to for like goofy nights. And I dropped a beer there once. Excuse me, not a beer, like a wine cooler in the sand, and it was the last one. And when because the cops came, and when the cops went away, everybody's digging through the sand trying to find it. It was so wrong. So see, that's old architecture. That's the classic stuff that was actually more built around. The main office up the hill may actually be in that architectural style if they haven't torn it down. See, that's the problem. You are in the wind, in the salt, and everything erodes. So the bathroom has probably been refurbished because it's in the style. And that's also why it's like, this shouldn't be developed. Besides the fact that it's the old Presidio, it's like, you have to like fix everything constantly. People on the coast are annoyed. People, Pacifica are annoyed because you got to keep an eye. Fort Baker, that's what it is. Fort Baker. So that's what it is. And where did we live? We used to live around here, somewhere around here, if you can see it.
I didn't know we were going to go this far.
Hey, I've got a thumbnail of the bridge cable, okay? That doesn't suck. Please show Bob Alcatraz real quick. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Bob hasn't seen Alcatraz? Let's see. Alcatraz. Okay, hold on a second, Bob. I'm definitely sort of not reading this because I don't want to run into anybody or, torture babies by tripping over them or something. So, and weirdly enough, there are a lot of tourists who don't say excuse me. I forget, because, you know, it's like I haven't done touristy things since I think my cousin 30 years ago, no, 20 years ago. She came here and I took her to a goth club, and she was platinum blonde, blue-eyed. I dressed her up in goth wear and took her to club because she made me do the sing-along stuff. You know, at clubs, Mike, she made me do that, and I had never done it before and haven't done it since. So karaoke, yes, karaoke. So let's see. Okay, blocks pop, put your cat in chat. What? Iconic. I'll give you iconic, mofo. So there is Alcatraz with one of our shipping containers leaving. So let's see, how far can we get to Alcatraz? I can fit him in the screen. So yes, those two top buildings are the president buildings. But I'll give you guys a tour when we go with Dusty. So let's see, can I get it? It's about as good as I'm gonna get it. So there's Alcatraz. Whee! Hi, Timothy Setze. Hi, Kobilf. I'm only here because I'm showing it off because I brought George to get his passport. The national parks, so you should be able to do it anywhere. You can get a passport to whatever park you're going to in the national parks in the United States. So I got a passport stamp for George for Alcatraz. Of course, it's the best I can do. It's really light. I got him a different one. So because I have to put stickers on his passport, because I got stickers. The last thing I found, I was just like, okay, I give up. They're big stickers. I'm like, okay, I'm going to put them on one of the things. Because Cubs Champion has stickers for Boston. And I'm like, okay, so it's about to go to the checkout counter, and I saw kid stickers. And I'm like, heck yeah. So, and they're not stupid. They're taking advantage of Alcatraz too. So there's a lot of Alcatraz stuff here too. So, so yeah, this was my stop on the way down to the org. So, how'd you get to Alcatraz? Practice. Yes. No, I showed. If you would have been here, were you here earlier? Because I even showed the ferry that went from Alcatraz to here. Because it's a different ferry. That's a commercial ferry, not a transit ferry. So, and we had a famous like exercise guy who used to swim across from Alcatraz every year, and I think he did it till he was like 75. So his name was Jack LaLanne. He was like our first like exercise host with his dogs and his wife, and every year he used to swim from Alcatraz to here. I think he started at Alcatraz. You know, he might have started different sides each time because of the way the currents were. So the wardens thought I drowned, but here I am. You know, there's that one of the three guys who escaped from Alcatraz. Yeah, there's one didn't go, but two still have never been found. So Elaine LaLanne, you know what, I wouldn't be surprised. You should look her up. Her name might be Elaine. But yeah, you'll see old pictures. He has like this interesting onesie on that's like modest, and you know, not like the tight ones like you know, they wear nowadays. He's got like a onesie and it's very modest. He's got, you know, I think like either flat dance shoes or maybe Chucks. But yeah, he from here, so he was very worshipped on from here. Good guy. So, hi Don, hi Marilee. John Bastow. Who? He sounds familiar, but I don't know. Yeah, we're doing a stop off at the bridge. I'm gonna go down to the org still because it's Thursday and I have to torment them. So, because I brought George here to take pictures. Here's another spot that if he gets blown down, I won't have to worry about him falling down a hill. So here we go. That's pretty good, don't you think? I used to exercise with Jack LaLanne when he was 5.65 years ago. Yes, Marilee, it's a gorgeous day here, which is really nice because you don't have gorgeous days here very often unless it's like 90 degrees outside. So that way I get them above the feet too. So Susan Powder could also... Big giant head, stop it. Susan Powder sounds familiar too. Yeah, but could they do it to their 70s? We did it every year. So, but yeah, that's a pretty iconic picture. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off now. I'll probably be back to the org in about half an hour because this was it the only big city in the United States that doesn't have a freeway running through it. We had half a freeway, but it collapsed in the '89 earthquake. So instead of fixing it, they just tore it down and let it happen. So that's how the modern wharf where the ferry building came to be. It used to be this horrible freeway above that was built above it, and it was just had shadows and everything. But somebody built some condos around there, and I wish I would have bought one back then because now they're in pristine spot. Yeah, Marilee, you know she's outside. She's probably like, oh my God, I lived in San Francisco, South City for 20 years. So yes, beautiful day, you're not sure what to do. Do you go down and watch the planes? Or do you go to the mall? Or so yeah, it's the only time when I was in South City, then I liked the sun because it was foggy otherwise. So yeah. That's what I thought. That's why I'm just sitting here sort of babbling because you can see George and, you know, the sign. And oh, actually, I should do this since it's one of those places. Wait, I gotta grab him with my other hand. Because also behind George at the time was a sign. And unfortunately, I have lost a friend to this bridge, and he's immortalized in a movie. So, should always do this. Can you see that? Yes, there we go. Okay, now you can see that. Because my opinion is if you ever talk about this bridge, you should always include that. I think the film's called The Bridge, I think. And he's the last one doing it in the movie, or in the pseudo-documentary. So, hi Dev. So yes, it's like, it could be also why I don't like the damn bridge either. So, but yeah. And I think, oh my God, I think that tree is famous. That tree's been everywhere. So I still don't realize what was down here before the visitor center. I think it was just a bigger parking lot. So, yeah, but I'm not going to go across and do that observation because that one probably, since it's a beautiful day, is probably packed and people are not nice when they want a picture. I look like George Big Nose Whitebeard. Good for you, Timothy. So yeah, one more walk around, or sort of walk around to go back to the monster. And weirdly enough, it only cost me $5 to park here for an hour. I was amazed. I was like, you're kidding. I was expecting to pay like 15, 20 bucks. I put the hour in because you never know, and see, I'm doing this. So, yeah, it was like I got to the end because I'm like, I'm going to see how much it costs. And got to the end and it was like, it was only $5. That was really cool. So, oh, there's nobody here. The picture spot. Okay, now why is it the picture spot? That's why it's the picture spot. Because you can't go more iconic than this. So, okay, so I got one of these. People can screenshot. I can't put George's nowhere flat. And it's a lot more windy in the picture spot. So that's probably why it is. So people will leave it. So, okay guys. Going back to the car and then going to the org. I'll see you guys in a little while, okay? Ciao, Bellas.